Hello, welcome to English for Everyone, where we practice real-life American English. Today we're learning an important expression, so let's get started. The expression is, it's no use. When you say it's no use, it means you failed at something and there's no reason to continue trying to do it because it's impossible. And we see the pronunciation, it's no use. This is a noun, use, so don't pronounce the z sound. It's not use, it's use. Use the true S sound with no vibration. Use. It's no use. There's no reason to continue trying to do it. It's a lost cause. You're not going to succeed. It's no use.
And it's no use.
No.
It's no use, Joe.
Please.
Example, he's been working on this old car for 3 days. The car is really old. It has a lot of problems. And he can't fix all the problems. So I tell him, it's no use. Buy another car. You're never going to fix this car. It's too old. It has too many problems. It's no use. Buy another car. Or I can change it to the past and say it was. It was no use.
But it was no use. It was too late.
But it was no use. So he decided to go his own way.
It was no use telling him that Caroline hadn't turned him down.
Well, it was no use talking to those people.
It was no use. It just made people curious.
He worked on the car for 3 days, but it was no use. The car was too old and there were too many problems. He couldn't fix them all. So let's practice. What do you tell him right now? If he's working on the car and there are too many problems and he can't fix everything, what do you say to him right now? That's right. It's no use. You need to buy another car. Stop trying to fix this one. It's no use. Let's practice in the past. He worked on the car for 3 days, but he couldn't fix all the problems. So what do you say? That's right. It was no use. He couldn't fix all the problems. He tried, but he couldn't do it. It was no use. Today we're learning this expression, break it to somebody. Break it to you, break it to him, break it to her. And what does it mean? It means to give bad news to somebody. Example, I'm sorry to break it to you, but, and then I give you the bad news. Let's talk about pronunciation. When you hear this expression, you hear, break it to him, break it to him. The T in it is a stop T. Link it to the next word, break it to. We don't say to, we say to. To him or to her. And with both of these words, him and her, most of the time the H is silent because these are not stressed words. They're not stressed words in a sentence, so the H is usually silent. Altogether, break it to him, break it to him. And for a girl, break it to her, break it to her. Not break it to her, but break it to her. It means to give someone bad news. And how do we hear this expression? A very common way to use it is with gently. Example, break it to him gently. Or if it's a girl, break it to her gently. It means to give them the bad news in a nice way, gently. Let's hear some examples.
Break it to her gently.
Claire, I'm trying to break it to him gently.
Break it to him gently.
No, we'll break it to him gently.
Well, Jules will be crushed, but I'll break it to her gently.
You'll also hear it with, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to break it to you, but, and then they give the bad news. Let's hear some examples.
Sorry to break it to you, but you're not the biggest freak in the school.
I'm sorry to break it to you, but my dad didn't win anything.
Like, I'm really sorry to break it to you, but not everybody knows your origin story.
Sorry to break it to you, pal, but
It's a whole nother level of football. And I'm sorry to break it to you, but size does matter, kid.
Another common way to hear it is with I hate. I hate to break it to you, but it means I'm not happy to be the one to give you the bad news. I hate to do it. I don't like it. Again, I hate to break it to you, but let's hear some examples.
I hate to break it to you, but she's right. She's right.
hate to break it to you, but I don't think we'll get any gunships.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but I don't know what you're talking about.
And sometimes people make it longer. They say, I hate to be the one to break it to you, but, and then they give the bad news. Again, I hate to be the one to break it to you. Same idea. I hate to be the person, the one, who has to give you the bad news. I hate to be the one to break it to you, but
Scott, I hate to be the one to break it to you, but I think those accounts are probably all zeroed out by now.
I hate to be the one to break it to you, but this is as good as it gets.
I hate to be the one to break it to you, but your honey bun just made a run for it.
Well, I hate to be the one to break it to you, but there isn't going to be any tree lighting this year.
So remember, if you have to give someone bad news, you can say, I'm sorry to break it to you, but, and then you give them the bad news. Today we're learning this expression, get through to somebody. It means you convince them to change their mind. If you can convince someone to change their mind, you get through to them. Example, she's talking to her daughter, and she's trying to convince her daughter to go to college. Her daughter doesn't want to go to college, so the mother is trying to convince her to change her mind. She can't get through to her daughter. She can't convince her to change her mind. Pronunciation, get through to her daughter. The T in get is a stop T, get, stop the air, and link to the next word, through, get through to her daughter. The T in to is between vowels, so it's a fast D. You hear get through to, get through to. So to is pronounced duh, get through to. She can't get through to her daughter. She can't convince her to change her mind. I can say she's trying. She's trying to get through to her daughter. She's trying to make her change her mind. She's trying to convince her to change her mind. She's trying to get through to her, but she can't. Let's practice. Can she get through to her daughter? That's right. She can't get through to her daughter. She can't convince her to change her mind. Is she trying? Is she trying to get through to her daughter? That's right. She's trying to get through to her daughter. She's trying to make her change her mind. She's trying to convince her to change her mind. So she talked and talked and talked, and she couldn't change her daughter's mind. She couldn't get through to her. Pronunciation. She couldn't get through to her. Now it's in the past. Use couldn't. So she talked to her daughter for a long time, trying to get through to her. So what happened in the end? That's right. She couldn't get through to her. She couldn't change her mind. She couldn't convince her to go to college. And remember, we use the word college to refer to any college and also to refer to a university. There are different kinds of schools. Some schools are universities and some schools are just colleges. But we use the word college to refer to a university. She couldn't convince her daughter to go to college. She couldn't get through to her. So remember this expression, get through to somebody. It means to convince them to change their mind. The expression is the benefit of the doubt. And if I say somebody deserves the benefit of the doubt, or we should give somebody the benefit of the doubt, it means that we're not 100% sure that they did it. There's a chance they're innocent. If there's a chance that someone is innocent and they didn't do it, the bad thing, whatever it is, then they deserve the benefit of the doubt. Because there's a chance they didn't do it. There's a doubt about it. So we say, they deserve the benefit of the doubt. Example, I think this girl broke the pot, but I'm not 100% sure. Maybe the dog did it, but I think the girl did it. Should I punish her? No, I shouldn't punish her because there's a chance that she didn't do it. So I can say she deserves the benefit of the doubt, and I won't punish her. I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. I think we should give her the benefit of the doubt. We shouldn't punish her because there's a chance that she didn't do it. That's why she deserves the benefit of the doubt. Pronunciation. The T in benefit can be pronounced two ways. I can use a stop T and say benefit of the doubt, or because the T is between vowels, I can make a fast D and say benefit of the doubt. Remember, with the word doubt, the B is silent. There's no B sound. It's doubt. And the T in doubt is going to be pronounced with a stop T. Doubt. Put the tongue up and stop the air. The benefit of the doubt. This is an expression, so we can't change any of the words. I cannot say a benefit. It's always the benefit of the doubt. We have to say the 2 times for this expression. We cannot change it at all. Let's hear some examples.
Yeah, well, what I want to do is talk to Strack first, give him the benefit of the doubt.
When she calls you and tells you her name is Marcia Bridgeport, it'll help if you give her the benefit of the doubt.
We have to give these boys the benefit of the doubt. Have to give him the benefit of the doubt.
A cop deserves the benefit of the doubt. I think a cop deserves the benefit of the doubt. Just give her the benefit of the doubt.
Maybe Lewis isn't the only one who deserves the benefit of the doubt.
Regular smiley face, I'd give her the benefit of the doubt. But a winky smiley face.
Let's practice. So I think the girl did it, but I'm not 100% sure. Should we give her the benefit of the doubt, or should we punish her? That's right. We should give her the benefit of the doubt. We shouldn't punish her, because we're not sure. There's a doubt. Let's practice with the verb deserve. Does she deserve the benefit of the doubt? That's right. She deserves the benefit of the doubt. We shouldn't punish her. But I think she did it. Today we're learning this expression, have a cow. What does it mean? It means to get really upset and to freak out. And I know freak out is another expression. If you're not familiar with that one, keep watching the video and you can practice with it at the end. So, have a cow. It means to get really upset about something and freak out. Why do we say it? The idea is that you're going to give birth to a cow, and how would that make you feel? You would get really upset. You would freak out. So I say, don't have a cow. Don't get upset. Don't freak out. And this is Bart Simpson. He has a lot of catchphrases, phrases he says that are very popular, very famous. And one of them is, don't have a cow, man. It means don't get really upset. Calm down. Take it easy. Let's hear some examples.
You know, the post office would have a cow if they knew we handled the UPS guy's stuff.
Try not to have a cow.
Well, they're not coming from me. Look, everything's fine. Don't have a cow.
Okay.
Oh, don't have a cow.
Don't have a cow.
Chief's gonna have a cow when he sees you nosing around, Mike.
Glory, Harold. Have a cow, why don't you?
Example, his room is a mess, and when his mother comes home, she's going to be really upset. I think she's going to have a cow when she sees this messy room. What do you think? Do you think she's going to have a cow when she sees this messy room? That's right. I think she's going to have a cow when she sees this messy room. She's going to be really upset. She's going to freak out. She's going to have a cow. Thanks for watching, and keep watching to practice with freak out. Another great expression. Freak out is similar to panic, but it's a little different. We use panic when there's an emergency, but you can use freak out when you go a little crazy. For example, my wife freaks out if she sees a snake. I'm okay with snakes, but I freak out if I see a dead rat or a dead mouse. I freak out. I go a little crazy. Let's hear some examples.
You need to stop freaking out and calm down.
I was freaking out. I miss you, sweetie.
I gotta tell you something, and please don't freak out.
Wasn't an accident.
Mo, Scotty's going to freak out.
Oh, Megan, don't freak out, but they're going with Wendy Chang.
And don't freak out, but I want you to know I recommended you for it.
Stu, you're gonna freak out, but it's gonna be okay.
Look, you're going to have to take this test, the Washington State Mortgage Brokers exam, but don't freak out. I'll coach you through it.
Example, he freaks out when he sees a snake. And right now, he sees a snake, so he's freaking out. We can use the phrasal verb in a continuous form because it's right now. He's freaking out because he sees a snake. Let's practice. Is he freaking out? That's right, he's freaking out. Why is he freaking out? That's right, he's freaking out because he sees a snake. Pronunciation, you can say freaking or freakin'. Freaking out or freaking out. Both pronunciations are good. Also, this phrasal verb is separable. If I use a pronoun, I have to put the pronoun in the middle. Example, if you tell me something that makes me go a little crazy, I can say, you're freaking me out right now. The pronoun me has to go in the middle because it's separable. You're freaking me out right now.
Okay, you're freaking me out right now.
You're gonna need a compass to find your way back to my place. Hello? You're freaking me out here.
Sweetie, you're freaking me out right now.
You're freaking me out here, okay?
Come on, man, you're freaking me out.
Actually, you're freaking me out.
You're freaking me out.
You're freaking me out, brother.
So remember, the phrasal verb freak out is similar to panic, but it's a little different. It's not only for emergencies. It's anytime you go a little crazy. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, subscribe to our channel. And if you want to become a member, click the join button. And we'll see you next time.